Here's the truth, ladies. Being pretty doesn't keep a man.
Yeah, very true. Being pretty doesn't keep a man. This guy went on to say, wait, and it's been shared by other people too. He went on to say that being pretty doesn't keep a man, being nice doesn't keep a man, being loyal doesn't keep a man, and all that other things. Being taking care of him doesn't keep him. But the problem is the first when you start with the idea of wanting to keep a man, that's where you failed. You don't get into a relationship because you want to keep a man. This ideology and this mentality of I have to keep my man because if I don't keep him, that means I failed. That's the failure. That's a failure mentality because that's not why you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be in a relationship to keep a man. He's a grown man. A man is supposed to choose to be with you. It's his choice to be with you. He can choose to be with you for a year, for 2 years, and if he chooses after those 2 years to leave, that's his choice. You can do whatever. If you want have cancer, he's still not gonna stay. If you want get pregnant, have 10 kids, 20 kids, he's not going to stay. That's not your job. Your job is to keep you. Your job is to love you. Love you, take care of yourself, and, fulfill yourself, fulfill your needs. That doesn't mean that you don't cater to him, but you fulfill your needs, and that's what's going to make you attractive to yourself first, and that's the whole thing. You don't keep a man. That ideology is wrong, and it's something that a lot of women have been programmed with that you have to keep your man. You have to keep him. If you don't keep him, it means you failed. If you don't keep him, that means you are not a woman. You're not a real woman, and all that nonsense. You're not supposed to keep a man. You can't keep that man. If that man wants to walk off, he's walking off. That's not your job. Your job is to keep you. Your job is to love you. Your job is to take care of you and your kids. That's your job. And while you're doing that and taking care of him too, as in the household or whatever in the relationship, you get to fulfill yourself. But taking all that energy on focusing on keeping a man, you're gonna run yourself ragged. You're gonna start having wrinkles all over your face. You're gonna start looking like a crazy woman out there because you're doing everything. You're taking all of your energy and focusing it on keeping him. Every time he goes out, you're preoccupied with what's he doing? Who is he talking to? Is he talking to women? Is he sleeping with another woman? Is he doing this? He goes to work. You're thinking the same thoughts every time. And that's what creates that anxiety and stress and frustration and resentment, and eventually the relationship is not going to work. Do not go into a relationship with the mentality that I'm going to keep this man. I'm going to show everybody that I made the right choice. I'm going to show everybody that I'm married now and I'm going to stay married. I'm going to show everybody that I can do this. Nobody cares about you. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody. People talk a lot of shit, but people don't really care that much about other people. They have their own issues to talk. They have their own issues to care about. They're not looking at you. So do not go into a relationship keeping a man to keep a man. Keep yourself, love yourself, beautify yourself, take care of yourself, focus on yourself, put your energy into yourself. Stop focusing on him. That's a grown man. If he wants to walk off, he's walking off. I don't care what you come up with. And this is also part of raising your standards. And women who naturally have high standards they are not preoccupied with that. I'm not preoccupied with keeping any man. He should be preoccupied with keeping me because he doesn't know what I'm gonna do. That's just how I am. I'm not, I'm not, I'm not in a relationship to keep a man. I'm in a relationship to enjoy myself, to go on a journey with you, to live life with you, to have experiences with you. And I want you to, as a man, I want you to choose to be with me, not to need to be with me or to feel like I have to keep you or I have to do things to keep you, otherwise you're gonna walk away. I'm not preoccupied with that, and neither should any woman. That's not the right motivation to get into a relationship. Anyway, subscribe to my live. I'll be going live tonight again at 8 o'clock UK time. I'd love to see you there. We can talk about if you subscribe to my live, You will be able to ask questions, you'll be able to participate, you will be able to benefit from, sometimes I do readings, you'll be able to benefit from that if you want one. You'll be able to benefit from the games that I'm gonna be playing with people, and all that, lovely stuff that I'm gonna come up with. So I'd love to see you there, especially if you've been following me for a while. And like I said, I'm gonna be live again tonight at 8 o'clock UK time. That is GMT, is it? GMT, yes, or BST. Just look for it on Google. I don't know exactly, but I think it's GMT. Because the weather here is a bit, it's a bit dark. So I don't even know whether we're in daylight saving or whatever. Anyway, it's 8 o'clock UK time. All right. Okay. Bye bye. See you later.